Hello and welcome back to another eafc 24 video. Today's video is another player review, but this time for the Ultimate Dynasties Rasmus Hojlund, so let's get into it. As always, I start off with the team that I used for this player review. You can see it's a 4-3-3 fourth variation. It's a Premier League Eredivisie hybrid. Lots of PSV players are actually half decent now. Premier League players, I mean, I never thought I'd be using Player of the Month Maguire and Lindelof at the back, because in real life I think they're absolutely diabolical. But Hojlund up top, on full chemistry. So let's look at my stats after my 3 Rivals games. As you can see on screen right now, I did play 4 games. Well, technically I did only play 3. The first game my opponent just quit after 5 minutes at 0-0 for no reason. So I did score 11 goals and got 2 assists in 3 games. So let's head into the gameplay. Okay, so into the gameplay we go for Hojlund. First of all, you can see that dirty finesse shot plus, really helpful for this card. And I don't know why he's so cheap, because for me, I think he's absolutely fantastic. You can see just the pace, the power. He's just got everything about him. He's got finesse shot plus. He's got 4-star, 4-star. With a marksman, he's lengthy, which just makes him even faster. Here you can see Lozano on the ball into Hojlund on his weaker right foot, just tucking it away very neatly and making my opponent quit. 5 goals in his first game. Then you can see here, counter-attacking from a corner, Hojlund sending Van Dijk back to Celtic and just very tidily finishing off his chance. Hojlund into Maguire. Now I really don't know why Maguire was there, but what a spectacular finish. Now this is the 3rd game. Now, to be honest, I've just been pretty poor at penalties this year. I don't think this is anything to really do with Hojlund, but from that, he did actually score from the corner when Dudek saved it. Here's a second penalty, which he did also save. Very disappointed in myself. Fortunately, Hojlund's good enough to just get me out of a sticky situation. Hojlund again running through. Tidy finish. Hojlund once again into Madison, back to Hojlund. Nice finesse shot plus in play. And this is the final clip of the gameplay, so I'll be back with the pros and cons in a second. So now that you've seen the gameplay, moving on to the pros for Hojlund. First of all is his pace. Now, even though it's only 90, because with a marksman he's lengthy, is pretty much 99. He's just incredibly fast. Then his shooting is incredible. His shot power, his finishing, also with the finesse shot plus, it just makes him such a complete finisher. Then his agility and balance, even though they're only 77 and 74 respectively, he actually felt incredibly agile on the ball, which is quite strange actually, considering he's lengthy, he's 6'3", and I don't think he has a custom body type. Well, he definitely doesn't, but he felt very agile on the ball. Then 95 jumping, 90 strength and 96 heading accuracy. He's an absolute monster in the air, and I mean, it does help that he's 6'3". Now with a marksman, he does actually have 98 strength, and you can definitely tell that he does. He's so strong, it's unbelievable. Then he has high work rates, which is fantastic. He's got 4-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot, and to be honest, for me, strikers, I would prefer a weak foot over skill moves, but he does have both. And then the final thing is that he is lengthy with a marksman, and it just makes him an absolute tank. On to the cons for Højlund. First of all is his 87 attacking positioning. Now, I did say that his work rates are great, which they are, because he's always pressing, but for some reason, when you go to cross a ball, he just stays to the edge of the box. Now, I personally think this is just the way the game's made, because it's been pretty poor for the past few years, but he isn't always in the box when you need him, especially when you're crossing a ball, because he's got just all that aerial presence and he will win the ball every single time, but for some reason, if you're going to try and whip a ball in, you're going to have to whip it to the edge of the box. And then his other con, I'd have to say 81 composure. Now, it's crazy to say that I actually think he could have scored even more, considering he scored 11 in only 3 games. But there was quite a few chances which I do think he missed. But as I said, scoring 11 in 3, you're most likely going to win most of those games. Would I recommend picking up Ultimate Dynasty's Rasmus Højlund? In my opinion, I would definitely say yes. Everything about this card is just fantastic. He's got high work rates, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He's lengthy with a marksman, which just makes him super fast. His shooting is incredible, especially with that finesse shot plus. He's far more agile than his card actually says. His composure does let him down sometimes, but to score 11 in 3, just absolutely fantastic. Then he's great in the air. He's strong as hell. I mean, there was very few players that actually knocked him off the ball. Just everything about this card is fantastic. The only thing is his price. He's about 230 to 240k. So on this game, he is actually very expensive, but for good reason, because he's just an absolute tank. And if you do get the chance to use him, I would highly recommend. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, but for now, I'll see you in the next one.